Hi everyone, and good evening from Texas, where I don't really talk about this that much on the channel, but I'm a huge fan of Major League Baseball. I'm very lucky to get to travel around the country quite a bit, and when I do, I really like to check out new ballparks that I've never been to before. So today I'm here in Houston at Daikin Park to take in the full game day experience, and that's what I'm going to be showing off in this video. Let's go check out the stadium and enjoy the game. Outside the stadium on the left field side, they do have this nice plaza area with seating and statues. So one thing I did not know coming into the game, they use facial recognition in the MLB Ballpark app to use your tickets. So that's how you got in, was pretty much using my face. All right, and here's the stadium itself. It is a very cool domed stadium. Big stadium. It does feel very, very large. Big Jumbotron in right field, a train in left field. And yeah, I really like this, especially like it's very hot in here in Houston, so having the dome stadium is a big plus. I like the big windows in left field to see kind of the skyline. Yeah, so bought my seat on like about an hour and a half before game time for like $35 on StubHub. But yeah, pretty cool place. The outfield train does move. This is neat. Looks like in dead center field is where they do their I'm guessing, pre- and post-game show. And it is right here on the concourse. In center field, they have a really cool mural. Photo ops don't come much cooler than this. It's kind of like a mosaic made out of baseballs of different colors. In left field, you have Hall of Fame Alley, which has tributes to all the Astros that are in the Hall of Fame. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh man, do they all have like little museum exhibits? They do. I'm guessing this is probably like the Astros Hall of Fame, not the Baseball Hall of Fame. Yes, as there's like broadcasters and stuff. And yeah, the game would be right there next to the home run pump. You can see how you measure up some of the different Astros. Like everybody's going to be taller than Altuve, but not a lot taller than Jordan Alvarez. And then look at this cool piece of art. Also, there's a Geico meet and greet character. Was not expecting to see this at the stadium. There is a Houston Astros Mickey Mouse statue right by the left field line you can take your picture with. It's a cool feature in dead center field. They have some of these phone charging machines. So you can grab apparently charge your phone for free. This is awesome. Right down the left field line, you'll find the St. Arnold's Bar. It's a very, very popular craft brewery here in Houston. They make some good stuff. It's actually right by the new Meow Wolf as well. I've been to that brewery. It's pretty cool. So I did get a beer here at the St. Arnold's Bar. A pretty good size. Looks like probably a 16 or 20 ounce IPA. It is 8%, but it did run me, after tip, about $20. You do get it in a souvenir glass though, a plastic cup. Now, a big part of any ballpark experience is the food, which is going to be this next segment here. And at this booth, you can get the Crawford dog, an all-beef hot dog topped with Crawford Bach, bacon, onion jam, mustard on a potato bun. Now, I will say I'm not going to do much eating today of fancy food because it is dollar hot dog night on Tuesday. So that is where I'm going to go. That is pretty fun. Cheetos flavored popcorn. Right by home plate is the butcher booth, which looks like they're chopping up some fresh barbecue. That does sound good. Hickory smoked sausage. They have some really good food in dead center field, like Shake Shack, or if I turn around, Plucker's Wing Bar. And there we go. That's my Tuesday dinner. I'm very happy I came to the park on Dollar Dog Night. Something I've not seen too much of at stadiums is something like this, where you order from a terminal, and then you pick up your order over here. Right by home plate, Karbach Brewing has a really cool looking beer booth. I do love whenever the ballparks have different kinds of food, and here you can find elote and papusas. The Texas Legends Grill is selling burgers, fries, and steak sandwiches. Now, a burger and fries here will run you $19, but if you want a bottomless tub of popcorn and a souvenir soda, $22. Here's one you don't see at too many ballparks. It is a coffee and cocktails bar. Right near something you see at a lot of ballparks, daiquiris, margaritas, and pina coladas. We got Texas nachos right next to a Chick-fil-A stand. Right near the left field foul pole is a Bluebell Creamery, where yes, you can get ice cream in that wonderful souvenir baseball helmet. I love whenever stadiums have something like this. This is an express beer market. So you just pick up your beer and you pay for it at the terminal. Some good choices here for craft beer too. They got Karbach Brewing. I think I saw some other stuff. St. Arnold's is in there as well. Mango Cart. So yeah, some pretty solid beers. More fun food. Pizza by the slice, or Tenders Love Chicken with a bunch of different sauces. Not operating today because it's dollar hot dog night, but that's a fun name for a quesadilla stand. Like many stadiums, they do offer a 50-50 raffle during the game. Right by home plate, they have a customization station for jerseys, but then also other things like tumblers. Not sure if this is always here, but there's a booth in center field for the Houston Museum of Natural Science, which is cool. There is a video of the channel on that, and you can spin the wheel and win a prize. I just wanted their sticker, which is actually pretty neat. Always love checking out the various team stores and seeing what kind of merchandise they sell. So a couple things I like as soon as I come in. There is a mascot bobblehead. There's rubber duckies. They've got shirts for the series that I'm currently watching my New York Yankees. And yeah, so off to a good start. This whole lineup of like Hawaiian shirts. It does look like they're $90 to $100. But they are pretty neat. And then polo shirts after that. I'm surprised on how many different pairs of Houston Astros overalls they sell. Including ones with the full long pants. Of course, there's tons of jerseys like you would expect in any team store. In the middle of the store is a really cool like round Jumbotron kind of thing with screens on both sides. And as you can imagine, tons and tons and tons of team hats. Looks like this is a Baby Yoda Astros plushie / blanket. Big fan of any throwback merchandise, whether it be the theme parks I normally go to or baseball. Like those are both things that I would wear if I was a fan of this team. So I don't think it gets much more Texas than this. You can buy Houston Astros Bedazzled Lady Cowboy boots. And some other shoes as well. That's a pretty penny there. The Yeti Cooler, $3.50. The drinkware section is really, really neat. They've got everything from like a whiskey snifter, a beer pitcher, the Houston Astros mascot as a geeky tiki, or him as a coffee mug. Do have some fancy jackets for ladies as well. They do have an entire wall of plushies. Get Snoopy in an Astros gear. And that's a hippopotamus. A bunch of them with a mascot on it. Some dogs, squishmallows. And there we go. That'll do it for my tour of the Daikin Park, home of the Houston Astros. A pretty cool stadium. I really liked it. It felt very modern. There was good food, cool stuff at the team store. Very kind of, there's some quirkiness to the stadium, but also like really, really good sightlines for viewing a game. Got any questions about the park? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.